And one quick thing,
Sir.
because I was hoping, like, let's just see if he would do a villain that has not yet been portrayed before on film. So, what villain would you have liked to have seen that hasn't been done yet?
I thought that the ventriloquist would have been perfect for a Christopher Nolanized Batman movie. I thought the ventriloquist combined with the Penguin would have been great. I always thought, everybody has their own Batman script in their head. And everybody has their own like realistic version of Batman script in their head. I always thought that it would have been cool if Batman had started to bring, even though he's the hero of Gotham. Well, now he's also, a vigilante. I guess in this next movie, people are going to see Batman as something that's not so good. But either way it goes, Batman has upped the ante with the criminals. Now that he's become like this, no matter how you see him, hero vigilante, he's like an extreme version of that. So the villains have started to have to get like crazier than he is. And so I always thought it'd be cool if the Penguin, who I thought would have been great if played by Philip Seymour Hoffman, had decided to like try to take the city back, because that's the Penguin's character. Like he's kind of the underbelly criminal of Gotham, and he sees like, oh, you know what? I got to get crazier than Batman. The Joker proved that. So now I got this guy that's in Arkham Asylum who's getting out, who actually thinks that his dummy, his ventriloquist dummy, which is a mob boss called Scarface, he thinks that it's real, and Scarface is actually intimidates people. People follow that guy's rule. He's like, this is exactly what I need, because the ventriloquist is a criminal mastermind. He might be crazy and speaks through a puppet, but no matter who's giving the orders, that guy's a criminal mastermind. He's who I need to like take back the crime syndicate here in Gotham. Because now that he's like went and like disrupted the mob and the Falcone family and everything, it's open for a new crime boss. And the Penguin's like, shit, you know what? I can be this crime boss. I can rule Gotham now. I just need a good, strong, right hand man. Of course, the ventriloquist ends up going crazier, ends up going nuttier than the Penguin expected, and he needs Batman's help to get rid of his ass. Again, everybody has their own story. That was what was going on through my head by bringing in a realistic Batman villain. So,
Yeah. Hey, that could have been the movie right there if they had chosen it.
Yeah, everybody has. There's a million different great scripts out there floating around. I'm not even saying my story's great, but there's a million scripts out there that are probably floating around that could have potentially been a great Batman film. So, what it all comes down to is like, let's see what Christopher Nolan does. How do you feel about Bane? What's your opinion?
That I was caught off guard because I know that a lot of people were thinking it was going to be the Riddler. People were so sure, and it would have been interesting to see how Nolan would have done a Riddler. But I was happy with Bane. I wasn't like, oh crap, we're getting Bane. I just thought, really interesting choice. And I was wondering about the Venom thing. Are we going to see him like with tubes all over him? I don't know, but I think with what Nolan will do with Bane, I think it'll make people appreciate him more, because after seeing how poorly he was handled in Batman and Robin, Joel Schumacher's film, I think it'll make people appreciate the character more, because this is the guy that breaks the bat.
Well, that's what Christopher Nolan has created here. He's created a phenomena where not only do you want to see these characters in his movies, but you want to see what he does with those characters, because it's not going to be what you've seen in previous incarnations, So.
Definitely. So,
all right, man.
All right.
Well, take another call, Carlos. Now, Carlos, don't let it be another year before we talk. I miss you, man. I miss you dearly. Jesus.
Oh, hey, I miss you too. Wish I can go to spill.com, but I can't.
I understand. It's not going to happen anyway. The Rapture's coming through. It's going to,
Yeah, what's the point?
God had to come
All
in
right.
and step on my plans again. Jesus. All right. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Good talking to you. Bye.
Good talking to you too. Goodbye. Bye-bye. He never calls. He never writes his Uncle Korey. What are you going to do? Jesus Christ. Okay. What have we got here? Do I have any first-time callers out there? Okay, I see we do. And that's at area code 303.
What is up?
What is up? Just begging.
This is Darth Funky. First time caller, wow.
Darth
Funky. Just, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk.
Oh, we want the funk.
Uh-huh.
Gotta have that.
Gotta have that funk.
Gotta have that funk.
Man, give me some Funkadelic, I go crazy.
You remember Funkenstein? You remember Dr. Funkenstein?
Oh, my God. The first time I heard that was on Halloween.
We love you, so Dr. Funkenstein. Your funk is the best.
Is the best. And I haven't heard that enough. I have to look that up again.
With the rest.
I love
the one in
all of Funkenstein.
Oh, yeah. If you
Man, I was actually...
Again. I love you, Funkenstein. Whoa, baby. Sorry, man. I'm funkified right now. I'm sorry. How can I help you, Darth Funky?
It's okay. I do the same thing when I'm on my friends' calls, and they just listen, wait until I'm done. But
just let me go crazy for a little bit. We'll be all right. Go ahead.
I have been on a crazy horror movie kick ever since you said Sleepaway Camp on a couple of calls ago.
Yeah.
And I've been going through a whole ton of movies, and I was just reminiscing on my past. And I wanted to know what horror movie just fucked with your head and allowed you not to sleep at night.
Oh, I had a dream the other night, and it fucked with me, and I became obsessed with this story. And I looked it up on YouTube, found a short story, looked up the comic book. I had a dream the other night, and this is how weird it is, because sometimes when I wake up, light will come into the room, and I'll put a shirt on my dirty drawers over my face so that I can that I can keep out the light. And I dreamt when I guess I was asleep and I was trying to open up my eyes in my sleep for some reason. I couldn't. I guess I was looking through whatever I had on my face, and so I started dreaming that I had grass growing on me. And it was growing over my face and growing over my eyes. Now, does this sound familiar? I had grass and weeds growing on my body. Does this sound familiar?
Not at all.
Okay.
It might have been before. If it's a movie, it might have been before my time.
Can anybody guess?
I was born in 1992, so.
Chinga is right. It was an episode of one of the segments in Creep Show. It was a short called The Lonesome.
Creep Show?
Yeah. You never seen Creep Show?
Was it that little skeleton Crypt Keeper guy?
Well, there's the Crypt Keeper, but Creep Show is okay. Man, listen to me. Just hold up. Don't interrupt me now. You gotta, because I'm gonna give you something good right here. You gotta watch Creep Show. It's one of my favorite movies, man. It is one of my favorite comic book movies, except it's a horror comic book. And Creep Show is a collaboration between Stephen King and George Romero. You know who George Romero is, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Creep Show is it is a what would you call it? An homage to the old EC horror comics. Are you familiar with those?
No.
Okay, you got.
Man,
let me school you, boy. Let me school you something. Let me school you something.
All right.
You gotta look up EC Comics. They're these great horror comics from the 50s. They help to usher in the comics code, because people thought that they were horror comics, they were like ruining kids' minds. But here's the deal. So Stephen King did this collaboration with George Romero. Stephen King wrote the stories or adapted stories from some old stories that he had, and George Romero directed. Now, Stephen King also acted in one of the segments, and it was one of the segments called The Lonesome Death of Jordy Verrill. And it's about this guy who's kind of slow in the head, who lives on a farm out in the boonies, and this meteor lands, and he ends up touching the meteor and actually it pours water on it, causing the meteor to crack open. And the liquid that pours out and the burns that it puts on his hands starts to terraform everything that it touches. It's just grass just starts growing rapidly on every surface, and he starts turning into like a living grass man, like sort of like Swamp Thing. And he, at the end of that short or of that segment, he ends up like being completely covered in grass, and he shoots himself in the head, wanting like his luck to be good just one more time, you know. And so it's a weird story. It's funny and tragic and sad at the same time. So I had this dream where I was I thought I was turning into that grass guy, and I was like freaking out, and I woke up and I was so relieved that I did not have grass on me. So I might have some little buds and little seeds in the bed, but you know, I wasn't growing grass on me. You know?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Just as long as you don't have to resort to getting cows to feed on you so you can keep your skin.
Yes.
It's okay.
No cows were trying to eat on me or anything. I just thought I was turning to grass and I was freaking out. And so I became obsessed with that. And I was just like, I started watching the short on YouTube, and I started like looking up the old comic book because they did a comic book version of the movie too. Man, you need to watch Creepshow though. That's a classic, right?
Creepshow. Is it? So it's a movie?
It's a movie, man. Yeah, it's a movie. 5 segments.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, Creepshow. Awesome, man.
I actually, when I was a kid, I still do have a crazy imagination, and I decided to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I actually have 3 movies that fuck with me, but Nightmare on Elm Street was the worst because at the very end, when the mom just stands there at the door and she gets pulled through the window.
Freaked you the fuck out, huh?
The freakiest. Yes. Oh my God. I would not sleep for about a month or 2.
Hey,
I would just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling.
You want to watch something?
I don't want to go through the window.
Well, you want to watch something to freak you out? Let me recommend
Yes,
another movie
please.
for you. There's a movie that's it's horrible. It's a horrible film, but it's kind of freaky. It's called The Incredible Melting Man. It's from the 70s.
The Incredible Melting Man.
The Incredible Melting Man, and that's another movie. I answered a question from this guy Nightmare earlier, like what the fuck kind of ending is that? This movie had a what the fuck ending. It's about this guy. It's an astronaut. He's on a mission to explore the outer. I know he orbits around Saturn or something. Anyway, when he comes back to Earth, he's been exposed to so much radiation that when he comes back, he starts to melt, and he needs to eat human flesh to keep himself alive. Now, at the end of the movie, you think like something happens, there's going to be a big dramatic shootout or somebody's going to stop him or something like that. No, the guy just walks off, sits down on the side of a building, and just melts away.
That is
the nastiest looking shit. Yeah, it's the nastiest looking shit I've ever seen.
Would that be a crazier ending than Sleepaway Camp?
No, Sleepaway Camp was extremely crazy. Much more crazy.
Disturbing on many levels.
Yeah.
She's a boy.
Oh, don't ruin the ending for people. God damn, man. Come on. Spoiler alert. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to have to take another call, Darth Funky, if you don't mind.
All right, that's cool. I'll check you out next time.
All right, stay funky.
Stay funky.
All right, goodbye. Let's go to another call here. Oh, I'm just going to go to the list and see what we got. Let's take a call from area code. Area code. Who should I take a call from? Give me some suggestions, people. Which you are very quick to do. Jeez, I can't keep up with this. All these numbers popping up here. All right. I'm going to take a call from area code. Did I already take this call? I'm not sure. Area code 903.
Hello?
Hello.
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 You can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Some sexy voice.
Hey, you sound sexy too, sir. That's so.
Well, thank you. This is Jolly Man Big Boy.
Hey, Jolly Man, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Drop the cookie now.
Put that cookie down.
Drop the cookie now. Anyway, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm editing a video for myself, so.
You sound very bored editing that video. You sound like, I gotta edit this fucking video. You're not editing porn, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Of course not. You'd be more excited if you were. How can I help you today?
Well, first off, I just want to bring up something since you and co-host were talking about it.
This is how we killed Randy Savage. I'm sorry for that. We didn't hurt him.
Exactly. That's what I was bringing up.
I did not mean to do that. We did not mean to do that. We've done that 3 times already, that we brought up a name of somebody, and mysteriously 2 weeks later they have died. Lesson learned here, do not get famous, and let us talk about you on our show on Let's Do This.
Yeah. I thought it was awesome how y'all were paying tribute to him, like, even before he died, but I thought that was an awesome show.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was just weird how he just died, like, yesterday, so just want to give it a quick shout-out, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Ooh, so,
yeah. Is there anything
I don't even like,
say, brother?
Hey, I don't even like beef jerky, but I feel like snapping into a Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Is there anything else I can help you with? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right now, I am studying the 1980s in movies, and I was just wondering, what are some of your favorite underrated films from the 80s that I should probably check out?
Well, brother, let me ask you something. What kind of genre are we speaking about when you talk about films from the 80s? Yeah.
Well, I'm really just extending to all genres: science fiction, adventure, horror, or even dramas.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop fucking with you. Look, I like how you just keep playing along. That's good. Listen, I don't know what you've seen. I mean, there's a lot of movies from the 80s that you can watch. I mean, 80s was a span of 10 years. I don't know what kind of films that you're into. I'm just gonna throw one out there. I don't know, Aliens.
I have not seen it.
Oh, well, there you go. You have to watch Aliens. You have to watch Alien, and you have to watch Aliens. Every other Alien movie after that, you can say kiss my ass. You don't have to watch them. But Aliens, man. Yeah. Look, discussion done. Watch Aliens. That's it. One of the tentpole science fiction films of the 80s, man. That's one of the movies that sums up science fiction from the 80s. You've seen Terminator, I assume, right?
Yes, I've seen Terminator.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. All right. Well, definitely watch Aliens, man. Watch Aliens, and another movie that you should watch from the 80s that is required viewing is Disco Godfather.
I heard you talk about it earlier.
Yeah. Have you seen The Thing?
Oh, yes. I actually watched it a couple of months ago, and I loved it.
The Thing. Okay. You've seen The Thing. All right. Okay. Look, I don't even know what's going on. You haven't seen Aliens. Stop everything. Drop your cookie now and go watch Aliens. Okay?
Hey, I'll do that soon. I have to watch the first one now.
Yeah. All right. Now, the lesson for your homework is to go and watch Aliens. Can you do that for me? Yeah.
I will eventually, once I get to 1986.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. Yeah. Watch that movie, man. That's all you got to do. All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and take another caller, okay?
Later.
All right, bye. Sounds like I was about to have sex with that guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Good old Jordan Cobb has been waiting for a while. All right. I'll take a call from him. Jordan Cobb, what the fuck do you want?
Hello.
Jordan Cobb, are you in a car wash? What's going on?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to put my headphones in. Excuse me a moment while I get those in.
What the heck? Come on, man.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Are you drying your hair?
No, my washing machine is going on.
Your washing machine? What? Why do you have to be by the washing machine while you're taking this call?
I'm not by the washing machine. I'm in the room. I'm in the room next to the washing machine.
Okay, Jordan, this is killing me, man. This is killing me. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna let you ask a question, but I cannot. It sounds like you're under a hairdryer. It sounds like you're getting a perm or something right now. You ask your question, and I gotta like hang up, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's just real simple. Have you been playing L.A. Noire?
I have not. Okay, God, that was hurting my ears. Jesus. It sounds like he's sitting right underneath the hairdryer with rollers in his hair. Like he's a pimp or something, sitting up here taking his call. It's killing me. He's probably sitting up there getting his toenails done and everything. No, I have not started playing L.A. Noire yet. I have it. I've had it for days. We're going to do a giveaway. We got 2 copies of L.A. Noire to give away on the Xbox. That might be a giveaway for when our Pirates of the Caribbean review comes up. So look out for that. But I have not started playing it yet, but I hear that it's great. I hear that some people are disappointed because it's mainly an adventure, a lot of asking questions. So somebody said, how about for PS3? No, don't have it for PS3. I have it for PS3 for myself, but we have it to give away on the Xbox. We have a whole bunch of LA Noire stuff to give away. T-shirts, stickers, all kind of stuff. So we're going to be giving those away. And I understand why somebody would want it on the PS3. On the PS3, LA Noire comes on. And if you don't know what LA Noire is, if you're not into video games, LA Noire is this game that's out from Rockstar Games. Rockstar did controversial games such as Grand Theft Auto 3 and everything after that. And they also did some great games like Red Dead Redemption, a great video game western. But now they've done this mystery that's set in, I guess it's set in where is that set? Is that in the 40s? That it takes place, but it's like a detective mystery that takes place in during the 40s, I believe. Yeah, 1947. Yeah, because it's right after the war, and the game is getting a lot of praise for its technical achievement, which is we are seeing it did a lot of motion capture, which gives us a lot of real acting in the game, and it's necessary because you have to read people's faces in order to see if they're lying as you go around and interrogate them and try to get clues. So I have not started playing yet, and a lot of people want to see more adventure in it, more shooting and whatnot, but it's a lot of question asking in that game. But I can't wait to play it. I hear it's going to be one of the biggest games of the year. So, let's see. Oh my God, who have we got next? Who wants to? Okay, I was gonna say, you know what? I'll save this girl for last. I'm going to take a call. Who wants to have their call answered that I have never, ever talked to before? I'm going to take your word for it. Area code 626. Oops.
Corey, thanks for taking my call.
Oh, wow. You were just ready. I hardly picked up the phone. You're like, hey, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't feel like saying, hello. He was like, but hello, Corey. Thanks for taking my call.
Man. Yeah. How is
this? My name's Samuel. I've been a big fan for a long time, but until now, I've just been basically plaguing the forum with my movie ideas. But
plaguing. All right. How you doing there, Samuel? How can I help you? Thank you.
Well,
thank you for your support, by the way. I want to say that.
Yeah, it's great. Basically, I had a question about the Pirates of the Caribbean and movies like it, because I see a trend going on where you have these two really dull blocks of wood love interests, but then you have a really fascinating character like Johnny Depp's character. And I'm wondering if it would work as well if the Will Scarlet and whatever her face is, the Elizabeth girl, or the priest in the new one, if they had been interesting, would we still have the same effect? Would still have the same effect on Johnny Depp's character? Would we like him as much?
Yeah, you would, because look, you don't have to compete with Johnny Depp's character. You just have to make those characters interesting. I did not. Feel,
because
I didn't feel completely satisfied with any of those movies, because I thought the Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley characters were just kind of dull. Keira Knightley was a little more exciting, but I just didn't care. I mean, I wanted them to be, Johnny Depp is more of he's the eccentric pirate. Orlando Bloom could have been the hero. He could have been the swashbuckling hero character in the movie, but they just made him dull. And by virtue of Johnny Depp's character being so larger than life, he just stepped all over those characters.
Because what I think they were doing was what I think works really well in that story, and I'm saying that I do like it about Pirates of the Caribbean, whereas that you have these two morons, and then there's this one guy who's always trying to get them out of trouble.
Yeah, you know what? You're right about that. I didn't even think about that. I could have made a good. Now, I don't want it to be a buddy movie, but they could have balanced each other out that way, to where you got this guy who's trying to be noble, and he's got this rogue who's always getting him into trouble. A guy that he doesn't like, a scoundrel that he would never even associate with. All of a sudden, he not only is this guy necessary, but somehow he begins to like this guy. They begin to compliment each other instead of trying to fight each other, as far as what those characters are. So yeah, I think there's room for all kind of good characters in a movie, as long as your characters are interesting. There's dull characters are dull characters, and I thought those characters.
Yeah, because Okay.
All right.
Like,
So,
I thought they intentionally made them dull, but
no, maybe they did, but it didn't work for me. But hey, it worked for a lot of millions upon millions of people who pay to see these movies. So, anyway, I'm gonna take one more call, sir.
okay. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Talk to you later.
hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, I thought you were saying goodbye.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't you talk to me like that. You don't thank me. I thank you.
You are the megastar with all the knowledge, my friend, and I am Schmucky the Clown, or Snoopy, as someone said.
You know what? I would like for you to become a clown just for that name, Schmucky the Clown. Anyway, man, I'm going to take another call. I will talk to you later, okay?
Okay, later.
Bye-bye. What did I just say? Bye-bye. All right, we got 2 minutes here. You know what? I'm going to take a couple more calls. What's up in Compton?
Korey, call me, you long, linky motherfucker.
Yeah, that's me, man. You got me. Can't argue with that. How's it going?
I'm chill, my nigga. I'm chill. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Tell everybody your name again.
Big Chris, a.k.a. Compton Animator on the site.
Big Chris, Compton Animator, man. When you gonna show me some of your animation?
I'm gonna put my blog up on my spiel.
Okay. I've been looking forward to seeing some of the animation that you've been doing.
90 seconds.
Man, what's that?
I got some new 3D shit I'm about to put up there. I'm almost graduating, man. I'll be graduating at the end of this year.
Well, congratulations, man. You know what? I want you to like go and create one of the best animated thug movies of all time. I want you to make the animated version of Niggas with Attitude.
You know I will.
All right.
Old boys in the animation.
60 seconds.
All right, man. I got a little bit of time left. I'm going to go ahead and take another call. I know you probably had a question, but I just want to holler at you. You know what I mean?
No, it's whatever.
Right,
do what you got to do.
Yeah, we'll talk again. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
See you, kid.
Area code 954.
Holy shit.
Okay, I can't take that echo. I'm sorry, sir. We'll talk next time. We got a few seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and let this fucking rat carry us on out of here. How you doing, Tea Party? Giggles. Squeak. All right. Squeaky giggles. How are you?
Oh, you sound so enthusiastic. I bet you were just...
Oh, stop it. I want to end this show on a good note. I'm happy. Come on, don't bring this down. I'm happy. Come on.
You know, all
10
your mind
seconds.
called me like, shit, I have to do this. Oh, God, why? I don't want to.
Goddamn girl. Jesus Christ. You know what? Why am I talking to myself? Why is this call fucking with me? You're laughing at me, making fun of me.
Well, yeah.
You know what? I can't take this anymore. I was in a happy mood. You're bringing me down. We're about to end this show now. Go ahead and tell the people in that sweet little voice of yours. Good night.
Fine. If you insist.
No. More enthusiasm. Happy.
Okay, Jesus. Calm your tits. Okay.
I wish I had tits to calm. You know what? I'm okay. I got to turn this down. I put you on mute or something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to give you a chance to ask your question before we leave. We're going to extend the show just a little bit. Ask your question, and then get the hell out of my face. What can I help you with?
I wasn't exactly going to bring up a question per se, but I will admit, though, first off, you actually shocked me with the fact that you knew my name. I actually thought you didn't, but apparently you do. That is quite strange.
You're talking about Skylar. Of course I know your name, Skylar. I've been stalking you for only the last 2 months, Skylar.
Like that, it sounds creepy.
What stalkers do? They sound creepy.
I don't know. Well, maybe it's just you. Maybe that's it.
All right, what do you want? God damn it.
Oh, Lord. Well, Korey.
Yeah?
Is there any kind of sneak preview that you can give us at all for, because I keep getting hints about, like, the loading bar panel, and I'm asking if there's any, little hints of what may happen, because apparently something special is going to happen.
For the loading bar panel at spill.com?
Yes.
Yes, something special is going to happen. Me.
Well, that's boring.
All right. Well, on that note, good night, everybody.